everyone, and welcome to my December TBR. So I cannot believe that the last month of the entire year is here. I mean, can any of us believe it? This month I plan to read a lot. Who's surprised? Not me, but all these books, like, I'm really excited to get to, and I'm just so excited. So I think I have 8 books picked out, which is a lot for December, I know, but a good majority of them are contemporary books. And contemporary books, I just fly through, so I'm not worried about them at all. So yeah, let me show you what books I'm planning to read this month for the month of Christmas and holidays and all those things. So I do have 3 Christmas books I want to get to, and I try to obviously every year, every December, to try to read some Christmassy books, and this year I have some that are already sitting on my TBR shelf, so pretty happy about that. So the first book I would like to get to is called The 12 Dares of Krista by Marissa Burt. This is actually a middle grade novel. I got sent to this by, I want to say, HarperCollins. It's all about a girl named Krista who has to go overseas for holidays with her mom, who she really can't stand, but her dad leaves her like this scavenger hunt to really enjoy the holidays and things like that. That's all I know about it. It's middle grade, so I'm expecting to be super cute, and it's just a scavenger hunt in Europe on the holidays. Like, I think it's going to be straight up adorable. I'm not expecting much from it, honestly. I just am expecting just to have a really cute and fluffy time because it's middle grade and it's about Christmas, so why not? I mean, I think I can fly through it. Let's hope so. The next book that's also a Christmassy book is My New Crush Gave to Me. I feel like I'm saying this title wrong. By, who are you by? Shana Petrov. This is a young adult Christmas book, and it's about a girl named Charlie who wants this guy named Tio. That's all she wants for Christmas is Tio, and she decides to kind of take over the school secret Santa and like kind of do some bad things to ensure that she gets Tio as like her secret Santa. Like, she'll be Tio's secret Santa, if that makes any sense. But she learns that she really doesn't know what to get Tio. She's like, oh, I wanted this guy. I don't know anything about him really. So in comes in Tio's cousin named JD, who decides to help Charlie and kind of help them get together. But I'm guessing they're gonna end up falling in love, and she's gonna be like, oh, Tio, why did I need Tio? JD, it's been you all along, JD. I mean, some contemporary books you could just guess what's going to happen. My guess is that's what's going to happen. I could be 100% wrong though, but am I expecting a cute and fluffy time while reading it? Yes, I do. And the last Christmas book, it's called The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. Ooh, look at that, so pretty. This is a book kind of like A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, so bear with me here. You're like, what? This is about our girl Holly, and 5 years ago, Holly was visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, Christmas future, and Christmas present. Obviously, because she was like a Scrooge and she needed to change her ways. Did Holly change her ways? Spoiler warning, she did not. So now, Holly has died, and she's working as the latest ghost of Christmas past. So every year she visits a bunch of Scrooges and tries to change their mind, and then at the end it says, but this year everything is about to change. So I don't know. The plot just sounds interesting. A book about the ghost of Christmas past. The girl had a chance to change her ways. She's like, no, I'm good, and now she died and she's a ghost of Christmas past, so that sucks. But either way, I've heard mixed reviews about this book, so I don't know what to expect. I'm not expecting anything when I go into it. I mean, honestly, it sounds like it's supposed to be fun, but it could be really dark and meaningful. It could be really deep and meaningful. I don't know. I'm gonna go into it with no expectations at all. We'll have to see how it goes. But it sounds interesting, doesn't it? The first fantasy book I would like to get to is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. So this is, I want to say 7. I'm not quite sure, honestly. And like short stories that are set within the Grisha world. And I really love the illustrations in this book because it kind of builds as you go. Let me try to do this like in a way. We'll see, it's like starts with not a lot and then it ends with it. I don't know. Either way, these are like 7 kind of dark and creepy tales set in the Grisha world, which I really enjoy, and I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I'm hoping that since it's a short story collection, that I can fly through it. I have no clue how many pages it is, but I mean, look at these illustrations. Like, but yeah, I'm hoping to fly through it. And the other fantasy book I would like to get to is Before She Ignites by Jodi Meadows. This book I've been eyeing for a while on my shelf, but it's quite a thicker book, so it kind of has me hesitant. I want to say it's like exactly 500 pages. Oh, I feel like that's a lot for me. But it's about a girl named a princess who is a hope bearer, and since the day she was born, she's been told she's special, important, perfect. She's known all across the Fallen Isles, not just for her beauty, but for her peace treaty named after her. But Mira has never felt perfect. She counts. So basically, Mira is this girl who's been told she's perfect, but she has really bad anxiety, which is great because I feel like I've never read any fantasy book with a main character that deals with anxiety. And then then we have all of these things happening with this treaty that she made that helped all this peace, especially with the dragons, are coming to light and it's not going so good. I know that was a really horrible summary. Just imagine, I think this girl is a princess that is revered for her beauty and her peace treaty that she's made with the dragons that protects the dragons, and now she's learning that the peace treaty is maybe being altered or broken, and it's not helping the dragons at all. So I don't know. I've heard really good things about this book, so I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully I can get through it. Like, it's just the size of it daunts me. The last 3 books are contemporary books that I'm just so excited for. Like, if I'm honest, I think one of these books could take away like my favorite book of the year. I don't know. We would have to see. The one that I think, like, you ever have a feeling like before you read a book, you're like, I might be obsessed with you. And the feeling I have for that particular book is Far From the Tree by Robin Benway. I read Emmy and Oliver last month and I freaking loved it. And I have heard nothing but good things about Far From the Tree. It even won an award this month. So I'm just super excited for it. So this is about a main character named Grace. And Grace learns that she has been adopted and that she has an older brother and a younger sister out there that are her real blood relatives. So she decides to go out and find them, and they find each other, and basically I think they are trying to find their actual birth parents now. So this book is just literally full of family dynamics, a lot of adoption, a lot of things like that. I've heard a lot of people say, if you like the show This Is Us, you will love this book, which is a good thing because I love that show so much, but it's a bad thing because I can guarantee this book is going to make me cry a ton. So this deals with a lot of amazing things like adoption and foster care maybe, and just reconnecting with family, and the core of this book just sounds like it's family. So I'm super excited to read it. I have really, really high hopes for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to go into books with no expectations, but I have really high expectations for this book. Hopefully they will be met. The book I would like to get to is Love, Life, and the List by Casey West. I'm a sucker for Casey West books. This is all about a girl named Abby who is an artist. Abby gets rejected from this art show because she does not have enough, because her work has no art. So she decides that she's gonna make a list of 10 things to do, ranging from like face a fear to learn a Schindler story. And she knows that if she can complete that list, she'll become the artist that she's always dreamt of being. And of course, things get murky when she's completing this list. I'm guessing a love interest will pop up. I'm guessing she'll learn a lot about herself. I don't know. With Casey West books, I just go into them expecting cute and fluffy things, and usually that happens. So super excited to check this one out. And the last book I plan to read this month is Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. Another, I don't know how intense this is going to be, but it sounds like it's going to be a somewhat contemporary book. This is about a main character, Claudia, who accidentally gets involved with the class production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, and it just says, smart, funny, and thoroughly wonderfully flawed, Claudia navigates a world of intense friendships and tentative romance in this book about expanding your horizons, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and accepting and loving people for who they really are. So it sounds like it's just going to be a really adorable story, a high school drama production, and I am there for it. So I've heard also really amazing things about this book as well. So there you have it. Those are the 8 books I'm planning to read this month. I'm not worried about this month at all. Like, I think the most problem I think I will have is with Before She Ignites, just because of the size of it, but I'm hoping the story captivates me enough that it flies through quickly. So yay, I'm very, very excited for this month. I plan to review the majority of the books that I read this month, so look out for those. So what are you guys reading this month? Are you reading a lot of Christmas holiday books? Are you reading darker fantasy books? What do you like to read in the month of December? Yeah, let me know what you are reading. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.